Kayaknya you rusakkan everyone's cerita except for mine.
My teacher's not gonna believe me. I said, why? Because she's a ghost. Oh yeah, actually belakang sekolahnya ada kubur lama.
Believe it or not, kanak-kanak pandai sudah bersihir.
Pandai bersihir. Okay, so Kalinda has been on my podcast twice before.
Yep.
Once talking about neurodivergence.
That's right.
Parenting.
Parenting.
And the
other one-
mindset, mental health behind it.
Yes.
And the other one was about neuroplasticity
yes.
brain
and
health
Brain health.
with
yeah.
Dr. Jasma.
That's right.
Right. So today we are co-hosting. We're talking with the awesome counselor. You're a counselor, yes?
Yes.
Counselor Zubaida. Okay. So this is the first time meeting, actually.
Yeah.
And then we've been texting, and
Yeah.
then Baru, we made it today.
Yeah.
And the interest is because I think you're the only counselor that I know of that does Islamic counseling.
Yeah, the first I've heard is
Really?
in Brunei. Exactly.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
anyone else. I mean, they could be
Really?
ustaz,
yeah,
tapi
okay,
bukan
okay.
counselor.
That's why I'm so
No.
excited to be on this
Yeah.
podcast
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, but you are
Ada.
actually educated. You have masters in counseling,
Mhm.
and you incorporate Islamic aspects in your
Yes.
counseling, right?
Yes.
So, what? Okay, should we start?
Yes.
So, okay, all eyes on you. So, first question. Actually, would you mind introducing yourself
Okay.
for now?
sorry.
Go ahead.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zubaida. I am a counselor. I've been in this industry for about 5 years, I think. Sudah 5 years. And yeah, I specialize in Islamic counseling, cognitive behavioral therapy, and art therapy as well. I'm also a mental health first aider, a certified mental health first aider. Also, I also do couples therapy as well as ADHD as well, and
Ooh.
neurodivergency. Yeah.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. A
Cool.
lot of money as well.
Oh, yeah,
Certification is not cheap.
Of course. Oh yeah, for sure. So I was really okay. This is my question
Yeah,
first,
okay,
okay, and
okay.
I really wanted to know personally myself,
Okay.
for myself. Okay, you were telling me, Ken, about that you know how to. Sometimes, when you do counseling,
Yeah.
it's not the counseling that's gonna help. It's
Yeah.
gonna have to be something else.
Yes, something else.
Can you
Yeah.
explain? Tell us about that.
Okay, so a lot of people, I always say that Islam is the way of life, but then sometimes people separate Islam from anything else, and that includes mental health. And for me, it's not a whole thing separately; it's actually together. So sometimes, whenever someone, for me lah, like whenever I have clients, sometimes they think that they have mental health issues like depression, anxiety.
Yes.
But then when I take a look at them, it's not actually that. It's actually the cause of what's happening to them is spirituality. And what is it is that dorang, I don't know how to say it in English, but basically dorang kena sihir lah.
Right.
Right.
And then how do you like determine this? Do you actually talk normally dulu? Awal-awal tu macam talking
Yeah.
macam biasa dulu, and then
Yes.
you see it, or do you
I
actually see
already
when they walk
see
in?
it.
Or do you feel the vibe? Is there like
Yeah,
a
okay.
vibe?
So the thing is, I don't know how to explain it to people in a way. Like it actually came to me. I always say that whenever Allah prepares you for big things, sometimes you have to face difficult situations. So
Okay.
before I was a counselor, I faced like all these trials that is within the scope of what's happening, like in spirituality, like everything that I know, like about sihir and whatnot. That happened way before I became a counselor.
Tunggu,
That's what
you're
led
saying
me to
something
it.
happened to you personally.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But this is before you started the counseling.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
alright.
this was never my plan to be in this path. I wanted to be
Yes.
a kindergarten teacher, okay?
Okay. All right. That's very different.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get this straight. So you did a degree in arts.
Mhm.
Yeah, you did have an art degree.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, okay, kindergarten teacher, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
And then things started happening to you.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing? Like just the just like what was
Panjang
going
dia sebenarnya.
We have time. We
Okay.
have
It's
time.
okay.
Okay,
We're
so
listening. We're listening.
The
We're
first thing
listening.
is how I see that how I
So you're studying Arabic. And
yeah,
then-
so I was studying Arabic, and in order to understand the Quran better, I wanted to learn Arabic. And it was so hard for me during my degree because art is very demanding. Like I actually had to stay up all night to do my work. I even stayed in the studio. Sometimes I even sleep in art studio.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so macam
okay.
even if I took Arabic there, I couldn't even focus. So it's hard. I really wanted to get closer to Allah in a sense, like getting closer to the Quran. And it was hard if I wasn't able to understand Arabic. So like yeah, there was a scholarship available to study Arabic, so I did. So I wrote like a really emotional
Oh,
cover
okay.
letter.
Yeah, yeah,
And then I
yeah.
got it. I got a
Oh,
scholarship
Alhamdulillah,
for a whole
masya
year.
Allah. Okay.
So yeah, I studied there, Arabic. And then what happened was everyone was assigned a roommate. And then but my roommate came a little later.
Okay. Bukan orang Brunei lah.
Dia bukan orang Brunei lah.
Okay.
So
Sekali.
there were three of us Bruneians. So the two of them jadi roommates and I was alone.
Oh.
So my roommate wasn't assigned yet. She hasn't arrived yet lah,
Right.
basically. She arrived later, like in the mid of semester or something.
Okay. Sekali.
Sekalinya time mid semester tu ada exam wah kan.
Uh-huh.
So suddenly she came.
Okay.
She came. And then we shared a bathroom, but
Uh-huh.
separate rooms,
Okay.
basically. It was like connected, macam like a lorong macam tu.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and then what happened was when we shared the bathroom, ya Allah.
What?
So basically, ia ni uzur wah. And then darahnya menitik-nitik. She didn't clean it.
Okay.
Her pads weren't clean.
Uh-huh.
Literally, there's blood. And then she just sampaikan arah sampah.
Wow. And then.
So like, aku macam, obviously, you know, like for someone who's selalu bersihkan diri, ini macam ya Allah, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad.
Yeah. Shock.
And then what
Shocker.
happened was dia buang itu di sampah pulang. Tapi the sampah is near my door to my room
Right.
wah.
Yeah.
Right.
So what happened is the first 3 days when she came with the darah titik-titik whatever, literally aku kena kacau. Like I was
Oh,
flying
no.
above my door, above my bed.
You were
Ooh.
levitating?
Yeah.
What?
Wow, no way.
Yeah, but I wasn't afraid pulang. Aku ni
Yeah.
takut. Tapi aku marah saja. Pasal aku dah dapat tidur. Aku kena
Marah?
kacau.
Baik,
Yeah.
marah. Okay, so you were annoyed lah.
Yeah, I was
basically.
Yeah.
annoyed. I was like, this is not my blood. Macam like aku teriak-teriak lah. Macam, I
Yeah.
just want to sleep. I need to study. I have an exam tomorrow. Macam, yeah.
You were not scared?
No, I was never scared.
No, trust the student to do that because like, you're so exhausted. You just want to sleep.
Like,
Just don't bother
Not
me.
even spirits.
Exactly,
Yeah.
not even spirit.
Like,
Oh
what?
my
I don't have
God.
time for this.
Yeah.
I just want to sleep, okay?
Oh.
I need to ace this exam because this is a scholarship. I need to work for
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Right.
It's a student.
Okay,
Definitely a
Okay, you were
student.
going mental lah
Yeah.
about this thing.
Yeah.
Marah lah. Macam, alih ko. Sekali aku complain lah of my friends. Macam gila, complain saja aku every day. Macam, sasak ko berdarah-darah bertitik-titik. Aku paksa bersihkan. Bukannya darah ko ni, darahnya. Macam, is this a thing in her country? Like, Allahumma salli
You
ala.
just didn't get it, right?
Yeah, I just didn't get it.
Yes.
Kayaknya every day ada pembersihkan. I think after that, the pembersih complain kali arah the receptionist. Kayaknya I remember masa aku balik, dia kena marahi oleh the receptionist, I think.
Oh,
I think one
yeah.
of the pembersih
Yeah.
marahi wah. And then after that, I don't see the blood anymore. But then
Okay.
aku masih kena kacau. So, the jin masih ada sana wah.
God.
So, I still complain to my friends. Kayaknya nasib baik one of my friends, mamanya kerja arah Darushifa wah.
Di Brunei lah.
Yeah, di Brunei.
Okay.
Kayaknya macam like we had like ya ngajar lah macam mana buat pagar apa. Kayaknya di pagar ni bilik ko. And then kayaknya masa pagar bilik itu, you have to open the window and leave it for
Yes.
15 minutes, like
Yeah.
window and door.
Yeah.
Kayaknya you know what happened? Like I felt a tap on my shoulder.
Ew.
Like cuma tu. Kayaknya aku nampak the jinn. And then dia lambai arah aku.
Gila.
And then he left my window.
Abang boleh ke? I'm sorry, but I've got goosebumps now.
That was the first
God.
time I've seen it.
Okay, wait.
Like that's
Okay.
how I finally
Okay.
able to see.
Manusia,
No.
a thing.
Yeah.
But in the tunggal, how did you feel?
Aku kajut lah.
Kejut, tapi
Also in my mind, how rude.
you are
Okay.
weird.
No,
This is unusual, right? Charlie jo.
no, I think she just wants to ace her exams. That's why she's like,
Nothing's getting in my
nothing-
way.
nothing's
But
getting in
also
my
because
way.
it's not my first encounter. I've been like, because where I live,
Biasa.
Siring Utan kan. So I've had, aku pernah kena kidnap jo when
Yeah,
I was
but
a
you
kid.
never saw it.
Yeah, I never saw it. But then
Ah.
macam this experience, it just makes me think like, oh, you cannot be afraid of anything. You just have to be
Oh.
afraid of Allah.
It makes sense to you
Yeah.
lah.
But is this what they say? Like you have like your hijab is actually because there's a way that they describe it, right? It's like you don't see these things like you have a hijab over you, but
think
this is
so.
kind of like a very thin veil of hijab that you have that you can see all this.
Atu first time you
Yeah,
saw
finally
it.
see it. Macam,
Oh
I was like,
God.
what am I seeing? And then after that, I think like I just see it everywhere.
Correct. Tangan Tangannya macam mana? Is it scaly? Is it like a
like macam
crocodile or something?
like okay, the way I describe it, have you seen Beauty and the Beast, the live
Airy,
version? Live version of Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
That's the Beast.
There they have
Yeah. Okay. Bye everyone. We're done here.
Okay, just don't dim the lights. Okay, don't dim the lights.
Oh my god, tengok ke? Tapi besar.
Yes, it was huge.
Wow.
Tapi I don't know. It's just to me it was rude. Like macam the way you smile, macam tu, bye bye, macam tu. You just say bye bye pula. Tapi macam
Tapi macam like asli
yeah,
dia, you know,
like, I gave you something. Like
Macam
before I
cute je.
leave.
Macam
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
that flew out the window.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, like just
Rolled
went
out.
Just
out,
left,
yeah.
yeah.
Just left.
I don't know why we need to be so detailed about it. Like roll out the window, fly
Yeah.
out, jump out.
Lots of details.
Okay, fine. Then everything was okay.
After that, Alhamdulillah, everything was okay.
Oh, wow.
And then after that, like I talked to my friend who was in another Arabic country, but we were like jiran country. Then like I told her my experience, and then she said, "Oh, maybe you should like amalkan doa na supaya
Okay.
nak kena kacau."
Okay.
And then sekanya I realised like every time kalau aku baca Quran ke apa, my roommate ani selalu like kat pintunya, "Can you stop singing? Can you stop playing the music?" I'm like, "That's not
Oh
music.
my-
It's Al Quran."
Yeah.
You pikir apa? But she was hearing music. What are you saying?
She thought it was music. I don't know, or maybe it just disturbs her. The Al Quran.
Or she can hear something else.
I don't
but
know.
you're reading like ayat-ayat
Yeah,
ruqyah.
like, aku baca ayat Quran saja.
Ayat Quran saja.
Yeah.
Like, not even specific.
Yeah.
words, right?
Okay. Normal
Wow.
practice.
Yeah.
Baca-baca. And
Yeah.
then your neighbor.
Yeah,
Can
she would just
hear
like knock on my door. Can
they
you like
sing.
stop? Like the music is too loud. And I was like, that's not music. It's Quran.
So it's not
So-
you.
It's
She's
it's
hearing
from her.
Oh, wow.
So everything is from her.
my.
Could it just come with her? Like,
I don't know. Probably it probably
Yeah.
does. Yeah, right. Pasal
because we don't know practices of people from other countries.
yeah,
right?
you don't know.
Okay. But I'm not. I mean, you're right. It shouldn't be takut because we know it exists. But
Yeah, minal jinnati wan nas, dari
bah.
jin dan manusia.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like
Certainly.
we can't believe it. No,
Yeah.
I absolutely believe it.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
even me, kadang ada counseling clients, if they are persistently negative,
Mhm.
I do feel like this is unreal.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
one after another. Yes,
Yeah.
saja can be negative atau
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
this cannot be real.
I do have a story about that. I have
Okay,
one
go on.
client.
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
I've
feel like
been-
you're like going in and out.
Takut tapi mau
Oh,
tahu.
and you're like,
That's
more,
what
more, you know?
horror stories do, Okay.
So
go on.
I have a
Sorry, I'm a
client.
movie buff.
So I have a client who has like changed therapist for like I am her 20th therapist, by the way. Oh.
Ada 20
Yeah.
in Brunei.
Not in Brunei. She's not from Brunei, by the way.
It's like
She's
she's
from another
searching
country.
around.
Yeah. Because my clients are from around the world
yeah, okay.
because it's online.
Oh yeah,
So-
she does online.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't.
go on.
Sekalinya she does like when she said to me like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I tried like 20 different counselors and then macam nothing works. So whatever they give me, they tell me that I have sex issues or da 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 da. Macam
Right,
like
right.
nothing
The
works.
typical stuff
yeah,
lah.
yeah,
you
you
need
know
to
like
be aware of your blah blah blah.
because
Okay.
they're not in like and then she said, but then I saw your profile and then you said Islamic counseling. I thought maybe it's in Islamic sense. I was like, okay, alhamdulillah that I do this. Like macam
Yeah.
tu.
Yeah. But she's
Okay.
a Muslim?
She is
Oh, she's
Muslim. That's why.
Mm.
Pasal all of our therapists, even though some of them are Muslims, they don't practice Islamic
No, yeah.
counseling.
Yeah.
Because CBT kan yang paling famous.
Yes,
Mm.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah. Change the
cognitive
way you
behavioral therapy,
think,
yeah.
blah blah blah,
Yeah.
think
Exactly.
differently. Okay.
So I was like, if nothing works, I was like, okay, can you like show me your face?
Yeah. So that's your
So,
process.
yeah. So I was like, okay, I
And on
see
the
it.
camera.
I see it. I see it.
Damn.
Like it's there, like behind her.
Yeah.
It's always
No, it's
No.
like it's within her.
within
It's
her.
in her.
Yeah.
Because even aku tanya tanda-tandanya lah, like macam have you have trouble sleeping? What time do you usually wake up? Do you see like any like apa macam
Bayang-bayang.
bayang-bayang like
Yeah.
warna hitam or something? And then do you always like wanna change kalau ada azan, do you wanna change to music ke apa? Macam some
Oh.
of these like even subtle signs sometimes it's
Yeah.
important. So katanya yeah, macam tu like all check the boxes. I think I have 12 on my list. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sudah.
And
And then sekalinya after that, like okay, so what I want you to do is you need to ruqyah yourself. So I gave her a list of ayat-ayat dari Quran. And I was like, mesti habis ni. you have to baca sampai habis. Jangan kau berhenti sekali-kalinya. And then after that, she had another session after that. It's just one session. I only have one session with her. Sekali she got better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah,
Teruslah.
right?
Macam
Yeah.
tungkal kali this thing melihat like,
Yeah.
oh no, she's got the
Yeah.
viral.
And then she's like, yeah, like never in my life, like only one session it works. Macamnya. And then like even like my boss was asking you, like, what did you do? And then I was like, nothing. She's like, she's just a good counselor. And I was like, did you? But then they were against it juga in a way.
Oh,
Pasal
okay.
bosnya like they're not Muslims,
Right.
so they don't like the idea of
They
me
think it's
doing
mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
Magic.
doing Islamic counseling to her.
Oh.
And
Or
then,
something extreme.
yeah,
Which
macam
is-
it doesn't make sense or something like that. And I
Of
was
course,
like,
not to them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
Right.
like, but what do you think? Do you think it doesn't make sense? She said, no, it works for me. So it's real. I was
Yeah.
like, of course it's real. It's, it says so I know in the Quran, like
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, alhamdulillah. I was like, and then it gave me like a sense of purpose. I was like, this is why I do Islamic counseling. This is it.
Yeah.
Like, because not everything is about like
Logic.
Like, yeah.
Benar. Yeah. Yeah, it's true because sometimes you get people kusut indah abis-abis.
Yeah.
And there's no words that can help
Yeah.
sebenarnya. Like, cuba-cuba, tulong-tulong, tapi macam they'll come back, sama aja.
Exactly. I mean, when I do my coaching pun, there are some parents who are like that. But one thing I just tell them, Ani sejak when you have those thoughts, I always believe in a shaitan rajim.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Kak, for reminding me. You know, it's those little things, you know. So, but it's nice to hear that we have an Islamic counselor that can
Yeah.
actually, like, you know, those heavy cases.
Yeah.
Benar. Especially yang depression. What do you think of depression? What is your opinion on depression? Sebenarnya. I mean, honestly.
Honestly, I think like okay, kalau fatal berhabis like depressionnya, then probably ada jin di sana most of the time. Tapi other times probably a result of burnout. There are two
Yeah.
things for me
Benar.
from what I see lah from clients.
Mm.
But a lot of the times, yeah, dorang kena or dorang desadar dorang kena because sometimes these things are hereditary. Sorry,
Yeah.
waffle.
What is hereditary?
Macam okay, so usually these things are being passed down, right?
Like Saka.
You mean this thing can ikut from generation ka? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, so like kalau kanakan the father and the mother, they always kanakan the first born male child. Kalau nada male child, it's always the firstborn girl child. And it's always the male yang kena first.
Ule
Kalau the father kena, anaknya pun kena. Tapi the first
yang
male born.
mensihir or
Yang
just
kena sihir.
spirit?
Kena sihir.
Kalau manusia
Yeah.
sihir this
Oh.
person. Oh, right.
But then there's like because we live in this culture, right?
Yeah.
Christian culture. So they are like people from way back when, don't know what their amalan is,
Yeah.
and then like you take care of my keturunan, blah blah, that kind of
Mhm.
thing. So and then like
know
it gets passed down
Yeah,
from
yeah,
family
yeah.
to family, even whether you don't want it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hanging around, macam tu
Oh.
kan?
And they say
But
something
you can still get rid of it.
Yeah,
You can still get rid of it.
yeah.
Apa yang kalau macam they say it's family juga, they take them on as family.
Meaning?
Macam orang kebunian. You heard that? Orang bunian.
Okay.
You've heard of that?
Yeah.
So like, okay, I know of somebody,
Mhm.
mothernya passed away, okay? She said that ada family lain in a different realm.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
That's what it is. Like,
That's it lah,
It's
ha?
another practice. So it's like they have to turunkan to somebody before.
But think about Dajjal, like half human, half jinn.
yeah.
So that's possible.
Benar je.
But that's why like
Crossbreed.
yeah.
What I'm saying.
Crossbreed.
Yeah. Last time when parents talked to me, they wanted to do macam, they asked me, Kak, should I go for Rukyat? Like, because I handle special needs, right?
Yeah.
With autistic children. So I said, if this is what you wanna do, you do it. But last time for myself pun pernah bertanya, kan? So it was explained that if you want to ruqyah the child, you need to ruqyah both parents.
Yeah.
And some of the parents are actually quite reluctant.
Takut.
Yeah, they don't want.
Nah.
So you can't.
That's
do
already
the child.
tanda. That's a
That's why
sign.
I was like, no, it needs to be the whole family. Basically, the parents. It has to start from parents,
Oh.
both parents, then your child.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of
Makes
people they
sense.
they don't understand that. You know,
Mm.
so I mean, which is good.
Yeah.
You confirm it
You
should
confirm
be.
it should be that
But
way.
for me, like if they're resisting, that's already a sign.
That's it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, it makes
That's
sense.
true.
We hear
Like when
that.
they get
Yeah.
offended,
commonly
Jo,
here.
when they get offended, Jo, like whenever I face these things a lot. Like whenever like I see ada jin dalam orang, aku tegur tapi quietly. I was like, maybe you should like baca ayat kursi because it's a huge protector kan,
Yes.
regardless of what. And
Ah.
I was like, because I saw like 25 di dalam words. Kaya macam they get offended. Macam, kau ni bukannya, no, dari Shifa. Which I was like, okay, but like, I'm just saying from like someone who cares and someone who can see, you know,
Yeah.
macam who can feel, like I can feel the negative vibe. And then
Yes,
for
yes,
them
yes.
resisting, again, that's already a sign.
That's it, right? Apa?
Yeah.
25? Apa tu?
25 jin di dalam.
Inner. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is possible actually.
It is.
Yeah, because I've heard macam itu kan, it is
So to
possible.
parents with child, can I
Yeah.
ask about Lucky Bini?
Okay.
So for instance, let's say Lucky Bini ni, suddenly the husband interested. Not sure pulang kalau there's a third party.
Out of the blue macam itu.
And then suddenly, like no effort in the marriage and all this. But I know the guy, baik,
Okay.
never do anything, right? So it does become very suspicious, like in terms of, macam, this is not normal, ba?
Yeah.
You know?
When you see something strange within that person, it's way out of the character.
Yeah.
That's already a sign, Jo.
Okay. How can we deal with this in terms of Islamic counseling? What would you recommend?
Okay, like Islamic counseling usually like macam I do have to see the client first, like see how their behavior is like.
Berdua, Lucky Bini.
No, just the person
Alis-
yang kena, yeah.
Oh, the one yang kana. Kalau yang
It
mau,
cannot be both. It cannot be both.
tapi kalau ya,
Yeah.
sudi
Pasal kalau if it's both of them, sometimes the jin boleh pindah.
Oh my god, so smart.
That's why you have to
Transference.
create barrier
Yeah.
within yourself. Aku
Oh.
create barrier within myself. So
Yeah.
every time kalau rukyah apa, sometimes they try to masuk arah dalam ko tapi tidak dapat.
Yeah.
So this is the barrier that you need. Basically, ada hadis, la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu yuhyi wa yumiitu wa ala kulli syai'in qadir. 100 kali in the morning lepas sembahyang subuh. That's all you need. You do it every day. That's your barrier.
Oh.
So no jinn or whatever can enter your body.
Okay. That's a good 100 kali ya.
Yeah.
Banyak je.
Itu banyak tu. Kalau biasa sudah dah banyak.
Oh, okay.
So for me, like awal-awal macam banyak jual. Same. That's what I thought. Tapi because I do brisk walking, so I use that time to
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
That's a good
yeah.
practice.
So macam I like brisk walking because it helps me berzikir, like practice
And
berzikir.
clears the head at the
Yeah.
same time.
Mm.
Okay, so the one yang kana could be
Yeah.
the husband, could be the wife.
Yeah.
They will sit with you or online
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
You have a look at them. They'll talk with you.
Yeah, they'll
You'll
talk
talk with them,
Yeah.
and then
And then rukyah lah terus.
you can do it remotely. Ka?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so interesting.
But I always recommend them do it themselves.
Okay.
So rukyah is possible if you do it yourself. Just give them the list of the ayat Quran. Tapi sometimes if they don't have the will, you have to do it for them.
Or how about dorang gagar in their bacaan? How is it gonna be okay?
No,
A
it
bit
doesn't
salah sikit.
matter. Kan usually
niat
ada
saja.
kan arah ano, we were told like if even salah pun kirakan pahala je tu. If you have sincere faith.
Yes.
Like-
Oh, okay. So yeah, don't worry if you're not an
Yeah, good
expert
at
in
bacaan,
reading.
it's
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, if you just level whatever like me.
I think it's just about doing it.
Yeah.
Siapa. It's
Yeah.
just
So do
doing
you think if orang baca ayat kursi and then the lawa bacaannya, do you think it's not effective?
I thought so. No.
What really?
It's okay,
No,
right?
It's okay, it's
Yeah.
okay,
As long
yeah.
as you have faith that it will work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah,
The
so,
thing that's what I keep telling people. The thing about rukyah is that the reason why it works so well is because you don't believe that it's you. You're not the power. Allah is.
Yep.
So
yeah.
you always have to keep in mind that you have to have faith that it is Allah that's gonna make everything okay, not you. You don't have the power. You're just there to assist.
So it's basically submission to Allah.
Yeah.
Lah. Full submission to Allah. That He's the
macam
protector.
Tadi
and
medium
everything.
saja
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
don't be solving everything
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, it is
That
true.
is so true. It's the same with counseling.
Yeah.
Like we are not to solve
exactly.
their problems. It's within you
Yeah.
to bring yourself out of it,
Exactly.
and you're gonna be fine.
We're just gonna be there to assist you.
Yeah. That is so cool, right? It takes a load off, doesn't it?
It does. It does take a look.
Kan?
I mean, but it is like because with coaching, it's the same thing. Because I don't give you the ideas. It's just helping you discover what's already in you that you have. You know,
And if you are gonna take on that responsibility in
It's like-
solving the
It's
world
like
problems,
cuma ni barat,
then-
it's a heavy burden on you.
then
ba.
you're just
Yeah.
gonna lose it. Macam ngalih ang ano ba?
Yeah.
Cannot handle many things.
Yeah. To be honest, like I think Islamic counseling is mentally taxing because it also takes part of your life. Like I don't know how
what do you
to
mean in
describe,
yours
like
when you
it's-
do it?
Yeah, pasal
happens?
macam kan like when you do ruqyah, like there are different levels of ruqyah, like 7.
Oh,
So I used to be level 4. That was
Uh-huh.
like before I
grade
did.
ni, grade 1, grade 2.
Oh.
Wow.
Like how I don't know how to describe it
Uh-huh.
in a like to
Macam power level lah ni.
not power level, like macam
Skill
apa, like
level, power level.
skill probably. Yeah.
Because I remember like a cousin of mine, because she used to study in Jordan, okay? She does Islamic
Kan
studies.
another
Ah.
Arabic country.
So-
Arabic country.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, she was given a choice whether she wants to learn ruqyah or she's
Oh.
just hafalan, whatever.
Okay.
So sekali she said, no, because she said that if she does, because like my aunt, her mom was like, go for it.
Mhm.
But then she said, no, if I take that, it means forever I have to do it and sentiasa menolong orang bah.
Mm.
But then it takes a heavy toll
It does.
on themselves because
It
that's
eats
what
up your soul.
yeah.
sebenarnya.
that's what the ustazah was explaining to her je
Yeah.
kan, guru-gurunya. So she decided not to because she said it's very very heavy.
Macam
Yeah.
battery pun ya.
It's a
Yeah.
battery.
So you
It's like
are
you're forever counselor.
Oh,
Kan macam tu
the
bah.
berhenti.
Dia berhenti bah,
But it's
Oh my
okay. It's
God.
all for the sake of Allah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if
But
you're
then
niat
what I think
that,
about
Yeah, but then
yes.
it's still your choice bah. Some people
Yeah.
might find it too heavy.
Yeah.
Some people
It's
can
not for
do it.
everyone.
And
It's not for
Yes,
everyone.
yeah.
It's not for everyone.
Because like
Yeah.
everyone has their own level of like tolerance of pain.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, maybe
you
because like I'm
are-
so used to
Yeah. So you would say you're level what? You were saying
I-
level 4,
level 4. It's kind
Now-
of it just went up like without me realizing.
7.
Yeah. So when people ask me like macam how do you know how to do this sebenarnya? It's kind of macam dapat ikut like I really don't know how I'm able to do this. Macam I think Allah just gave me the knowledge
Yeah.
and then it just happens.
I think
and
this is
then
a natural gift from
yeah,
Allah.
and then aku just terkejut macam I didn't even know I can do this. Macam tu
Yeah.
ah.
It shows
Yeah.
you lah,
Yeah.
basically.
Mm.
Cuma tu betul ah?
Because
Yeah.
I have a close friend, but she's like she can just say
Okay,
you know.
start again. She
Sorry.
coughed.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Don't cough while she.
Yeah.
Don't talk while she
Okay.
cough. Okay, start again. You have a
Okay,
friend.
so yeah, I have a friend. So and she has that ability as well. Her hijab is very thin, like call it. So it's like she's saying like I can see it whispering to that person, and I'm like, can you please not tell me now? you know.
I'm
So
just
yeah,
imagining
there
it
are
on
some
its-
people who are like that. So you see that person look very okay, yeah. So I think some people are just born with it. They're natural as well
Yeah.
with things
kan?
like this.
Of course
yeah.
lah, huh?
So these things just happen. So whenever people ask me, I only know that story saja. Yang when I was at the top.
Yeah.
That was like
Ultimate.
that's how I know I got it saja.
Yeah.
And then the other like abilities I don't know how. It just happens.
Yeah,
Gitu.
that's true.
Oh my god.
So
So
that was the start of it.
yeah, I mean, okay, going back to that yang tapping yang you levitating apa ni. That jin, ya jin kan tak?
Yeah.
Was it jahat kah? Andang made
Obviously,
to
dia
what?
kacau aku tidur.
No, tapi
They are
yang
jin,
kacau
they are jin
tidur.
Islam, they are jin yang dah Islam kan.
Yeah.
So what's that jin Islam? Do you know?
I wouldn't know because that was like
Yeah.
again that was my first time.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
time,
I
right?
couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah.
You know.
Tapi ia punya
Tapi he has bad intentions. I think ia just
intention.
kacau. What I know is that the reason why ia kacau aku pasal ia tahu aku dah takut lah. Because sometimes
makin dia nu
They
dia.
know they
Yeah.
see me as a challenge.
Oh, it's like fun.
Yeah, this is fun. Like a plaything. Macam tu.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, this
God.
person sees me.
Yeah,
Have
macam
fun,
tu.
you know?
Yeah.
Have you watched this movie? I
What
just watched
movie?
it a few days ago. It's called Case 39.
No.
Oh my god, pandai kali.
I think I
You know that wayang?
Okay.
I'll just tell you about it, okay? There's a girl.
Okay.
She's like a little girl lah, ha?
Mm.
Parentsnya kan bunuh ya. So from the social worker punya case atau when it came through, it looks like child abuse ba.
Oh.
So she was like, oh my god, child abuse, you know? So she went to see the family. The girl was talking as if takut. And then the mother and father were like, they just looked like, we don't want to talk to you anymore, you know? So she took it as a red flag. Like, okay, this family is definitely child abuse going on. So she said to the girl, she said, you know what, I'm going to give you my number. Normally we don't give numbers out, kan?
yeah,
tak?
we don't.
But she goes, okay, I don't normally do this, but just for your safety, take this number. Kali na bata to, this girl called. Oh, they're gonna kill me. I think they're gonna kill me tonight. Siya to ba? So, yeah, percaya. And then she came over to the house at night, lurus, they were putting this girl in the oven to cook her. Wah. So of course I'm watching the movie like
Okay.
kau ni gila kali di American this kind of thing like and it was actually
And it was a
disturbing,
huge
you know.
oven. It was a huge oven.
It was an oven, and I was getting like really tunggal watching this movie. I know it's a movie, but
Yeah.
they're killing this girl, So okay, fine. So she was
Anak
saved.
sendiri.
Anak sendiri.
Damn.
So they saved this girl. The parents kind of masukkan in a kind of jail and then a psyche ward, all this thing, right? Dan rupa-rupanya that girl, ada iblis in her.
Oh.
So they said, the conclusion was they were saying, this girl knew safe place-nya was with that social worker.
Oh.
She knew the social worker would come and get her
Oh.
and like protect her.
Oh.
So at the end, she used her as I do whatever I want. Gitu. And then when she found out it was a something, that's when
was
she
pretty
realized,
late,
no
yeah.
wonder they wanted to kill her.
Yeah.
Last time they
She,
killed her.
she
But
was like an evil thing.
yeah, she was like a total evil thing. So aku macam, what a crazy movie. The thing is, that movie, aku tungkol melihat because when she was killing that girl thing, they was by drowning lah ni.
Oh.
Keluar tu the thing
thing,
ni,
oh.
baru terkeluar. And I was like, okay, fine.
Oh,
The end
I
of the
wanna
movie
see this.
Yeah.
is good movie.
Yeah,
But at the
yeah.
end of the movie, biasalah, we are, looking back. Shouldn't they just ruqyah that girl?
That's what I'm thinking.
I was like,
yeah.
how can you
I know.
bunuh?
Yeah, why would you blame the human?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
would
but
you stuff her in the...
You see, that's how we know that not everybody is a people of faith, bah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Dah. Banyak ni, I was like, I think they
But
should...
like what's interesting about the Western movies, like TV shows, what I noticed is that they depict demons or like jinns so correctly
Ah,
sometimes.
yes.
Have you seen?
That's what my friend says.
Yeah,
as
because
well.
when I see it, I was
Yeah.
like, macam bandar. Actually, this is
exactly.
how I see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They look exactly the same.
You know, like in those Thor punya movie kan,
Yeah.
they have like those ice people kapak. Sekali my friend, because I went to watch with her, macam mana tahu sunya kawan ni, like
That's how I
you
told my
like,
sister.
Can we just leave the
It's
movie?
correct, ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's correct. It's correct.
But like the most correct depiction I've seen is that this TV series Sabrina or something.
Yeah, Sabrina the Teenage
Teenage
Witch.
Witch ka.
Yeah, but
I've never
the
seen
scary
it.
one, right?
Yeah,
Not-
I've never seen it, tapi I've seen like clips because like my siblings apa dorang lihat. Kaya aku macam bandar ni bukannya ni macam this is how they look like.
Yeah, yeah.
Like pandai je dorang. Like macam that's why macam I think bahaya nowadays, like anything that depicts like evil or devil
yeah.
demons or
It stays in
it's
your
like
head,
it's a
right?
theme Jawa nowadays. Like especially this recent movie yang K-pop Demon Hunters.
Ah, okay.
Macam like a lot of people depict it in like a different way. Tapi the way I see it is macam dapat ikut macam Dajjal punya
Yeah.
like how he lures
Yeah.
humans macam tu.
Sama lah tu.
Yeah, but
in
there
an
are some
Islamic
movies too,
perspective.
because recently I read somewhere there's this movie, Korean movie, Exuma. They actually use real chants to call up spirits. lah.
That is
Allah.
crazy.
It's not
That
a-
is so
so when
mad.
no wonder when I watch it, I was like, lain rasanya, you know.
Yeah,
It
that's
affects
why.
the room, right?
It affects the room. Sekali macam, yalah, baca.
Mana tu?
Yeah.
And then sekali, there are some people say, oh, I watched it. I put it on replay and watch. And I'm like, no, don't. I think you better. Yeah,
This is what I say
replace,
to people.
yeah.
Like that's what music does to you. Sebenarnya the reason why I think how I got to that level was because I was talking to one of my friends and then dia cakap, like music and Quran cannot mix kan. I was like, that's actually correct. And then like I saw like this hadith how music is actually haram kan, and then how it will affect like how you think.
brain.
That's why sometimes it distracts you from like the
How things,
Quran.
yeah.
Kayaknya I was like, this is not good, especially in my specialty. Like if I wanna like focus more on the Quran, I have to get rid of music entirely. So that's what I've been doing. Like I've been getting rid of music from my life so much. I don't really listen to music. So even when I'm scrolling on Instagram, I actually just mute everything so that I don't listen. Even kalau accidentally
High
ada
five.
music.
Because it's so annoying.
Yeah.
To me, so
Kind of
annoying.
annoying.
And then the reason why music is addictive because the frequency levels. Kan?
Yeah.
You are
Yeah,
thinking
because
of
scientifically they did
yeah.
prove it, the
Yeah.
frequency level itu. It
And
does
then that's
affect.
why Quran is the one that's calming. Jua.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So actually when people talk about like white noise, actually Quran tu bisa because
Yeah.
it's like really, really calm and neutral.
Straight,
It's at that level, some decibels, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how I notice with my clients as well. Like the largest frequency is the one yang hard metal, heavy metal kind of songs. So if I know that one of my clients listen to those type of songs, itu heavy sudah tu.
Yeah, yeah.
Because to them,
To
it's
them,
just
it's like-
listening.
yeah,
I'm
it's
just
just
listening to
listening.
music. I like this artist. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Cannot. Oh, but okay. So just about music. Can we play music? Like, let's say
I
I
don't
play
play
the
music.
piano.
I
Let's
don't
say,
play music anymore.
but is it okay if we have it like as a what you call it? As a minat, as a hobby?
For me,
Okay,
no.
to learn.
For me, no.
No, no.
Not for me. Like
Alright.
again, if for me, my my pathway is like always the Quran. So macam that's why it's no. Kalau like if you listen to it accidentally, for me it's fine because it's accidental. Tapi macam to purposely listen to music, it's kind of like sort of like me trying to delve into that sin. That's how I see it.
Ah, right.
But,
So you
yeah.
need to sebenarnya like again like if becoming a rakyat is you have to have self control lah sebenarnya. Islam is about discipline je kan. Macam that's why like even during Ramadan kalau bukannya like nak makan minum saja, you have to avoid a lot of things as well.
Behavior, everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's true. Like for me, okay. The older I get, of course, trying to remember things is very difficult, kan?
Yeah.
You know. So if I want to, menghafal some ayat or whatever, kan, and then suddenly macam ada habis lah ni. It's like
Yeah,
kacau. So I have to restart all over again.
Yeah.
Karena that's why I was like, siapa lagi ngacau radio yang sat dekat ni?
Yeah. I don't listen to the radio. Do you know that? Like when I used to listen to music a lot. Tapi like nowadays kalau aku drive, I just shut the radio off and then just istighfar. Like astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. That's how I get my istighfar to 2,000 per day when I drive.
Every minute,
Yeah,
every
for me, it's just,
second.
usually I have recitation pelang
Yeah,
in the car, kan?
Tapi it's
Oh,
better if you recite it.
Yeah.
Pasal it's coming from you and then like the
Yes.
jinn can hear.
yeah.
That's also why my car is protected.
Yeah.
Like I don't create barrier in my car. Do you know
Yeah.
that? Tapi like a lot of I have someone who tries to kenakan me a lot of times and then dia selalu fail lah.
Yeah.
Pasal the jinn
you know
always
kah?
takut.
Yeah.
Huh?
You
I know.
Urang ka?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, why would people do that to people?
Sometimes it's because of jealousy. Sometimes it's because they don't have anything better to do. This person they don't have anything better to do because it's not just me kan kanakan, kan kanakan like all my other neighbors as well.
Hobby niya kali ya?
Oh, usulnya.
Ya minat,
Yeah.
Oh.
suka.
I think some
Tapi
people
sedih lah pasal one of them sudah meninggal.
Oh, no.
That's
Allah
the
forgive
danger
her.
of sihir juga. Like
Yalah.
boleh sampai meninggal.
because if they don't reach their goal of hurting the other person, it eats them.
Yeah.
Kan?
Can we tell if that person is potentially pandai do this, suka do this thing, or in the ketara?
Usually like this is how ironic it is. Like what I noticed, usually they appear to be the most religious person ever.
Oh, MJ.
or the kindest or the sweetest person.
It's a facade wah. They
Yeah.
have to appear the opposite of who they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
So like whenever like kalau aku ruqyah, macam okay when I found out who this, I was like subhanallah,
In the
you
ketara,
know, like
Yeah.
ini pulang ini
you
ketara,
wouldn't
tapi
think.
macam you wouldn't think this person who
Oh
macam
my god, you're freaking me out.
yeah, because they are
right
known
now.
like to be this goody,
Pious.
like pious person. Like it's a facade.
Cakap pun pandai ni.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if you found out, okay, ya ni rupanya, and let's say it's a family member, someone close to you, near you, what can we do?
Avoid them at all costs.
Just avoid them. Just avoid them.
Protect yourself.
Oh.
Number one, protect yourself saja lah. Create barrier.
And then apa-apa kebaikan, like you have something to celebrate, it will not be viewed as a positive bagi kita orang kan.
yeah.
It's always like,
That's why Suratul Nas is important as well. Minal jinnati wan nas, daripada jin dan manusia dan jin,
Yeah.
dua-dua.
oh, dua-dua.
Yeah.
Yeah, but macam jin, is jin.
Yeah.
But manusia ni yang
Manusia, yeah.
Which is more dangerous.
Yeah.
Which
And then
is-
also surah Al-Falaq juga dari
Tiga kul lah taros.
Yeah, tiga kul, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Tiga kul.
tiga
Yeah.
kul.
I'm practicing that
Yeah, but
now.
I think
Tiga
manusia
kali
more
each.
dangerous.
Manusia.
Tiga kali each.
3
yeah.
rounds.
Yeah.
3 sets.
And then what I do is like usually kalau pagi-pagi like after my subuh those the la ilaha illallah tu yang 100 kali, and then after that like masa aku baca tu and then just spread it around my body.
Tapos.
Yeah, macam tu.
Mm.
Supaya macam create like an extra barrier
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Even I feel even children now, yang we don't know, right?
That's true,
Who's
that's true.
jealous or
Believe it or not,
Banji.
kanak-kanak pandai sudah bersihir.
pandai bersihir.
Yeah,
Kanak-kanak.
because
It's available
have-
online. It's
I have
available
clients.
everywhere.
I have clients, dorang yang kanakan dorang ni, yeah, 15, 14, 13 years old.
Ah, oh my
You know,
God. Apa? It's online.
It's
The
online.
directions
It's
are
like in comic books, in whatever.
That's why media is dangerous
media
nowadays.
is dangerous
is.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh no, you're kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
they just have to be like they
Based on
know what
experience.
niche that they're looking for,
Mm.
and then they can just find it online.
I feel
And
it's
then
sakit
the-
hati bah, ha?
Yeah,
Kalau
yeah,
sakit
yeah, the
hati.
main theme is always boyfriend girlfriend na tu.
Ah, ya
Mm.
tu
Kalau kanak-kanak
kan.
lah.
Yeah.
Sakit hati.
Or kadang-kadang pasal
jealous.
like macam kalau sikit-sikit kena marah, dorang sakit hati.
Ah,
Dorang kena kanti orang
macam
tu.
cigu.
Oh,
Suddenly
yeah.
cigu nampak cannot walk.
Yeah.
Like I want to jinx
This
this teacher. I
happens.
want to,
This
you know,
happens.
they say they want to jinx this person, but
takut
itu little macam that kind of thing,
Oh my
you know.
goodness. Oh my goodness. How about, okay, can it be that bad sampai physically the person cannot function?
Boleh
It can
Yes,
cause
right.
death. I think it can cause death.
This is
as
why
well.
I also like whenever another thing that I practice. I'm a vegan, by the way.
Huh? Vegan,
Vegan. Yeah,
My
I don't eat
goodness.
animals.
Okay.
But
Because-
basically-
is there a reason?
Yeah.
Okay. reason.
Spirituality reasons. Pasal
okay.
ani job because aku rukyah kan.
Ah.
Pasal the thing is kalau dorang sacrifice they have to sacrifice like a flesh kan. And then that flesh sometimes represents a part of that someone's body.
Mm.
So for
Apa? Sorry, I don't understand.
like okay, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So for example, if the person can kenakan kaki ko,
Uh-huh.
and then
Oh.
so they have to sacrifice like a part of the animal that
So let's say
represents my
chicken.
kaki. So if I eat
Sambal,
like kaki ayam or something,
that's
my
it.
kaki will be affected.
Oh my,
Like
macam
anything
voodoo
flesh.
lah niya.
Yeah, voodoo
yeah.
is sihir.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, voodoo's here. Okay. Oh my god. It happens, right?
Yeah, it happens. That's why
Huh?
I don't avoid. That's why I avoid like animal.
Oh my goodness.
I think it can happen in so many ways.
May ya macam-macam ba?
Yeah.
But actually,
Oh
even
my-
when you do your counseling and I do my
Yes,
coaching, kan,
yes.
we need to pagar ourselves as
Oh,
well.
Yeah.
ada pulang. Kadang I feel so confident at it and I go home.
But then I think because I've been doing this for 20 years, so
Uh-huh.
sometimes I feel I absorb the negative, and we call it negative energy of the person.
course,
Tapi sebenarnya it's we don't know kan more than that kan. So that,
We don't know, tapi we know lah.
but after that we know
sebenarnya,
lah. Kalau you like we suddenly feel like so.
Yeah,
itu,
I know. I can feel it. So, there was one time I had this client. She, andang bagi tahu sudah tu I have a friend.
Okay.
Andang ada.
He
And
accept
yeah,
begitu.
Yeah, except you're very
Oh.
Western like that, okay?
Okay.
Western-ish.
Okay.
So the thing is, the story is, before I knew it, aku okay ni. I just thought, oh, problem saja in the family, blah, blah, blah. Sekali lama-lama, she did admit ada.
Okay.
And then she says she can see it. And she goes, I see it behind you. Like, okay, great. Yang gilanya, I'm not sure if I should believe it or
Okay.
I'm just freaking myself out until I
Okay.
can feel it.
Oh.
So after she left, one, I felt ill. Damam ko.
Oh.
Damam sa damam-damam
That's
na.
normal.
Yeah.
Secondly, but I'm afraid I'm just freaking myself out. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the light starts flickering.
Okay.
And then that's it lah.
That's the
Okay.
thing. Pasal you tahu ko you.
Takut.
Yeah.
that's
So it's
like-
trying to
like ta-da-da,
yeah.
here we
you
go.
know,
macam tu
it's just
lah.
like me kan. Like the
Yes.
Jane ya kacau aku pasal you tahu aku a challenge.
Yeah, and it's new, and
Yeah.
I've never had
Everything
that
is a
before.
thrill for them.
Exactly, and then baik je that day I met orang dari Shifa, Kelurahan, there was a road show,
Oh.
and I told them about it, and they gave me the ayat.
Okay.
You know, when I read it, terus I felt something lari.
Yeah.
Sudah kanta.
Yeah.
Because the ayat ni dah panjang wah, dua ayat ni ganyan wah. And I thought,
Surah Yusuf.
can't remember. Ada something about
11, 12.
matahari, something. Ada tak?
Okay.
Ya kali. Ya
Surah
kali.
Yusuf kah?
And then it disappeared. I felt it different, and I felt the lights never flickered after that. Macam, flickering itu ya je kah?
Kacau tu
Kacau.
itu mau kacau because they
Kacau.
Oh my
Here's
goodness.
the thing,
Because
they
it's
can-
energy.
actually imitate like anything electronics.
Yeah.
Sebenarnya, you know, like there's a story like where I had to create a barrier in this school kan, pasal sampai apa kena kacau
Mass
like all the
hysteria?
students
Oh, yeah.
apa. It's not like a hysteria like
It's
tapi macam
Definitely
like one or two
kacau.
people
Yeah.
kena kacau all
Yes.
the time. Sekali they asked me, macam can you like create a barrier? I was like, okay, inshallah I will. Sekali like masa aku create barrier tu, after that the main gen yang marah wah. Sekali dia rusakkan everyone's kereta except for mine. Literally ada yang dorang baru tukar dorang punya battery, car battery. Sekali semua teh battery dorang anu.
Yeah.
Di Brunei.
Dia baik. It's in Brunei. by the way.
What? No.
Because
that's
I heard this
crazy.
explanation last time, like
Yeah.
they are energy, bah.
Yeah.
They are energy. That's why they can
Can
I think,
transfer here and
Yeah.
there.
transfer. They said because you can send like this black magic via phone
Yeah.
pun
Oh.
boleh kan.
Kita dalam wayang atuk. Case 39. You know dalam case 39 Anet?
I love wayang.
Ia nelipon wah. Ia
Oh.
bunuh this person by calling. So this person angkat, hello. Ada bunyi whatever. And then killed himself lah.
Yeah.
Konon kill himself lah. But oh my god, that's so real then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
lot of
why kalau
Hollywood
baca
movies are
Quran,
quite real,
that's why
actually, yeah.
I suggest kalau baca Quran, baca bukunya, not using your phone.
Yeah, I
Because
read with the
sometimes
buku.
kalau kau baca your phone,
Phone in the
kadang-kadang
banan.
the jinn dia suka. So dorang kacau tu your phone, like keluar notifications ke apa.
No.
That happens.
Alah, gila. Pintar je.
Like suddenly macam ada orang text you the whole day and like
Ah,
sibuk dah. Siapa saja men-text
Yeah.
ni. You know, banyak ni.
No.
Yeah.
This can't be real.
But there's another thing, Joy. You know, like how some people nowadays, you know, the young kids like, yeah, the imaginary friends. Dia aku suka tu.
that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's my story, Jo.
Yeah,
Itu benar
I don't.
ke?
Like with my own kids.
Sabar. My sound gaya ni.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Sekarang kau bercerita.
Karang.
Apa pasal imaginary
Yeah.
friend
So
ni?
like, okay, before this, when I was 8 or 9, I don't remember. But I had an imaginary friend, because I was so fascinated by like this Powerpuff Girls episode, like about Bubbles having like an imaginary.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is so cool. I want to have an imaginary friend.
Okay.
Kaya I didn't realize my imaginary friend was real. So what happened was, masa aku tidur tu, aku kena kacau. Ya bangunkan aku. Macam aku terasa like macam ya mamayan
Did you
wah.
manifest it? I mean,
I
what?
don't know. Maybe I
is this?
did.
But you only wanted to have one because it
Yeah.
looked fun.
It looked fun, but turns out it was real. Scared to the point that it actually kidnapped me and brought me to the other alam. So I was missing for like a few hours.
Yeah, I've heard stories like this as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so you went to other alam.
Yeah, the other
Ingat?
alam.
Ingat?
I remember.
How do you feel? You were a kid.
How did I feel? It was weird. Macam like when you enter it, macam there's no door or anything. It's just like then like ani boleh jadi hutan, ani boleh jadi ani. Like
Macam dalam wayang lah.
Yeah.
Macam dalam wayang.
Yeah, those depictions are.
No.
Actually,
Astagfirullahaladzim.
yeah.
and can you imagine? I was a kid.
Yes.
Kaya when I was returned, I think pasal ada orang baca kali for me.
To call you
And-
back.
Yeah, and then sekanya like my uncle ya rukyahkan aku je lah, ya buat nama alif lam lam ha di belakang ko.
Then you
Macam,
tap
that's what I remember saja. And then the rest I don't remember, but my brother told me aku teriak-teriak or something
Mudah
like that.
ni, mudahkan lah
Yeah.
ni.
Sekalinya macam after that aku damam for 2 weeks.
I'm glad you can
Yeah.
laugh about
Yeah.
this, okay?
Yeah, but you know, a friend of mine pun pernah tu. Dia orang baru pindah rumahnya. So it's still hutan kan, still rumahnya
Kita
tu.
rumah
I can't
hutan.
remember. So she sort of
never.
like she thought she saw her mom, and this was like nearly Maghrib kan.
Oh.
So she said, why is my mom going out of the house kan? So diikutnya, and she actually was lost for maybe 2 days. They couldn't find her. But actually, she said, Iyan dah jauh. There's just a tree behind her house. Dah jauh. She sat there and she's calling people. She's sitting there. Tapi orang just walk around her. Walk around her.
Cannot
her.
see her.
Cannot see her. But she's just there. And she's
Okay.
like calling people kan.
Brunei ni.
Brunei.
Wow.
Yeah,
See, that's the
Brunei.
thing with the other alam,
Yeah.
because like I always say that like it's actually within us, tapi nya macam but it doesn't have any sense of time.
It's invisible.
Yeah.
It's
Like macam if you've been there, it kind of feels like you've been there for minutes, but then sometimes it would be like you've been there
Years.
for a day
Yeah.
or 2 days. Like I remember masa like aku like when I already can see, macam my cats kena kidnap balik-balik. Pasal they were really mad because they couldn't do anything to me. So dorang kacau yang most important to me, which is my cats.
oh my god, that happened to me.
Yeah.
I have kura-kura, duikong.
Oh.
Hilang for 3 days.
My cats
Suddenly.
always missing for 2 weeks, and then sekali when they come back, they're always like kurus berhabis.
Yeah, that's what happened to a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Tapi, so you're saying that is gonna taken to the other alam?
Yeah. As
Okay,
toys.
because kucing, we don't know because they have legs, right? They can walk
Yeah.
away. Right? Ani kura-kura ba?
Mm.
Macam mana boleh hilang wa?
They can
That's how I
other
felt.
creatures as
That's why that
mainan.
part, and that time they were cutting the trees down ba.
Oh.
So I suspect tree ni andang rumah dorang kelewa.
Oh.
Marah, gramatik.
Kita masih baca sebelum tabang.
That's why- You know they tabang, I wasn't home ba.
Astagfirullah.
Dia tengok, ani suruh baca kan ya? Psycho. And then I said, you know what? Marah ni, I know it. They're
Yeah.
like, and they looked at me like I was nuts,
They're like,
right?
how would you like it if somebody just demolished your home?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Sekali Then yang palingnya, I wasn't sure kan. I said, maybe someone stole it. Kau tak report ke polis.
Oh, what?
And they laughed at me.
Serious?
I thought,
Well, it was an effort. It's an
I
effort.
thought-
It's an effort.
I want to be realistic,
I mean,
okay?
okay,
It's like someone must have
Kura-kura.
picked it
I
up.
mean, you love it.
But I
Come
thought,
on.
kala je,
Yeah.
who would kacang my kura-kura?
Yeah.
They're still alive, okay? Then when they
Okay,
came back,
Alhamdulillah lah.
it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I saw it on a video.
Mm.
Kami ada CCTV. It's heading that way. Ada, when it disappeared, there's a smoke ba? Apa tu? Ya tu.
Probably,
Ada
yeah.
not such thing ka?
Probably.
Because
yeah.
I saw ada macam smoke appearance ba?
Okay.
Macam
Probably it,
this.
yeah.
And then I thought,
Because they come in so many kinds of ways, right? The
Yeah.
appearance and everything.
Don't second guess yourself.
yeah,
Like,
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, okay. I mean,
But I
have a
guess
sense.
this is
That's
why,
what
like,
they want you
yeah.
to do.
Kita pala
You know
kan?
those Hollywood movies, they said, captured by aliens, and then macam parallel universe.
Itu sudah tu.
Sebenarnya ani benih, but they explain it in their way, kan?
Yeah.
But
Dramatic.
yeah,
for
very
dramatic,
dramatic
purposes.
But like, how do you disappear, kan?
Takut. Bukan takut, macam I don't like the sound of it. It's scary.
Tapi yeah,
Okay.
they like to treat animals as their playthings. Like I remember, like my friend told me, you pernah like ada pond ka di belakang rumahnya. Kayak macam ada fishes. Kayak I don't know who, like his cousin probably ambil the ikan, like he fished the. Kayaknya cousinnya kana. Rupanya atu mainan the jin. Ia tanya marah.
Oh, yeah.
You took my toys away.
Oh,
So
pandai
terpaksa
marah.
balikkan lah the ikan.
Yeah.
My God.
Wow.
Such things.
I know such things.
They're like humans in a
Yeah.
way.
And but then that's why I say it's good to have cats as well. Pasal they are actually your protectors. So
Yeah.
before you kana, sometimes they let themselves yang kana dulu.
Sacrifice themselves.
Yeah, a lot of my cats
Yeah.
died because they were protecting me.
Like my house in that, it's like we don't have cats because
Okay.
allergies and stuff, right?
Di
But
luar
the
rumah.
neighborhood cats
Oh.
always arah kami. My house is like tempat beranak, kucing beranak. All
they
the
know
neighborhood
it's
cats,
safe there.
Yeah, so
Also
it's like
anjing juga.
they always say
Apa?
anjing is our neighbor
Anjing.
next door.
I thought pasal ada jin.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can hear.
Yeah.
I have 2 dogs.
Oh.
One died.
Oh really?
Kena patok cobra.
Oh no.
Oh.
I don't know. I actually didn't see it, but I
Okay.
saw the cobra badan.
Venom. Oh.
I guess so.
Masa Raya there was 2 still, right?
Yeah, so I adopted another one.
So I have a story that was recent, by the way.
Okay.
Like so one of the person yang kan ako ni, ia hantar 3 jin arah my room. Pasal ia tahu sudah where my room is. Sekalinya the thing is my room ni ada barrier kan. Pasal aku buat ayat-ayat Quran arah my walls. Aku wrote sendiri and aku recite as well. And then sekalinya masa aku balik, cause I went away for like 2 weeks. When I came back, aku macam ada si taka-taka, like bekas jin. Macam like macam si
Apa? Takahapa?
macam macam si crime scene investigation kind of thing yang macam
Yeah, like fingerprints and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
macam tu
macam
lah.
tu
Okay,
kan.
Prince. Okay.
macam tapi there's no dead body or whatever,
Right.
tapi macam tu lah, like
Okay.
so I was like, okay, what's going on? Sekalinya my brother, he was in the house the whole time. Sekali he explained to me nya, oh dorang kan antara arah kau tapi mati kena bunuh oleh anjing itu. Sekali I was like, oh, it's the anjing that aku jaga. It's not my anjing, it's like a stray dog, tapi I always feed her. So
this
she's very
real
protective of
dog,
me.
this
Yeah.
real dog killed a.
2 jin itu.
Yeah.
Cuma yang bunuh.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Oh.
But basically the dog killed those jins.
What?
Because
Yeah.
they can see.
Yeah, they
can
can
see,
see for
They can
sure.
see.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can
They can
see.
see, they can howl.
Like for us, it pays to like be really
Yeah.
nice to the doggies next door.
Yeah,
Our neighbor has a lot
outside.
of doggies, right?
Yeah, because I remember, if I'm not mistaken, this one of my dogs. You know how they whimper, macam crying. Macam tu kan.
Yeah.
Suddenly, wah, ya cuma tu.
Oh.
Macam ya takut lihat something kele. And then I was like, we were like, obviously, apa kali? You know, mana ada apa-apa.
You
You know?
should see, like, think about it.
Yeah.
Especially
I
kalau
know.
dogs react in a different way, it's always
Yeah.
like a sign. Even cats juga. Like I remember, like even recently juga, like maybe 2 days ago, my brother, dia balik akhir like pukul 2 or something. Sekalinya like suddenly my cat ia jatuh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, kenapa? Sekali aku lihat my brother. Sekali macam he just went to his room. Sekali aku katuk bilik tau. Tuk, 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 tuk. Macam kenapa? Ada something di dalammu.
Alay, kele.
Kau baca.
Oh, God. Your brother can see, Jack.
No, I have 2 brothers. So
Uh-huh.
the other brother can see. The other brother cannot.
Oh my goodness. So in your family, your mom and dad ada je can see it.
No. It's just me and my brother.
Very unusual.
My brother pasal dia kana kan. So macam once you kana, like sometimes
something
Terbuka.
happens, right?
Yeah, you
Oh.
can see. Tapi it fades away eventually. Tapi like I do this as a practice, so it's still there
Yeah.
with me.
You've decided to use it for good.
Yeah.
But even special needs children, I think they have that natural ability as well.
They do.
Yeah, because one of my sons, kalau suddenly pebak siang, ada traffic light, whatever, he goes like this.
Oh,
Then I know,
what does he bad stuff?
bad stuff lah, because that place like so many accidents and whatever,
nampak
I nampak, yeah. And then sometimes he just like
Baik ya cuman
yeah,
ya aku.
yeah, but or he just goes like, Hooch, go away, and I'm like,
Oh,
please
so
baca.
cool.
But that's what I say, Jua. Like
Yeah.
I think people who are neurodivergent, it's much more elevated because they're extra sensitive and they're
Actually,
extra aware,
I do agree.
observant.
I do
Because
agree.
I'm neurodivergent, I have a person who's like me, Jua, tapi neurotypical, so macam in the berapa elevated. But I
Yeah.
think that's like the advantage of that, Jua. Like Allahumma, this is why. Macam tu.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's like that's why like they say heightened sensory. Like for me kan,
Elevated.
that's why I wear perfume bukan pasal apa, because I want to hide. I want to stop not smelling.
smelling everything.
Because
you don't
some of
wanna-
the smells I smell is
Too much.
it's too much. It's indicative. If indicative of how that person is.
Right, right.
So-
Like, it's crazy, right? The
It is.
elevated like
It's-
senses.
yes.
This happened to me before. Like I remember masa arah super safe. I don't remember what year was it, but I was like a teenager ka. Kayak macam I was like, kenapa bau mayat ni? Macam
Oh my
Arah.
god.
Yes.
arah beribi ka to.
Yeah.
Kayak macam kenapa bau
Oh,
mayat ni?
no.
Kayak macam my friends were like, mana ada bau mayat? I was like, no, I can smell.
Yeah, you can smell
I
like
can
bawangkai is so
I don't
strong.
know where
Yeah.
it is. I know it's a human dead body.
And you would so tugger it like that.
Like just
My
like that.
God.
Sekalinya,
Yeah,
2 weeks later,
yeah.
Aditya news, they found a dead body
Oh.
Yeah.
in the area where I was saying it smelled like a dead body.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But I mean, kami
That's
punya
so
personal
freaky.
experience pun pernah. One of my son, he woke up with ada hand mark sini.
Oh, ada hand mark.
And then ada scratch.
Ada tu.
Yeah, because we did ruqyah lah. From time to time we do ruqyah.
Right.
Yeah, kan?
Oh my goodness.
So
Scary.
yeah, he got the marks for it. And,
So it's real. Let's confirm it now. It's
Yeah.
benar-benar.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, apart from seeing, you also are able to cleanse rooms and spaces
Yeah.
like that, right?
Mm.
Okay, and
Create barrier lah saja.
a crib area.
Yeah.
Okay, because I wanted you
it's
to
like a force field.
take a look at my.
No, no.
Yeah.
Because this building that we're in is very old.
I know.
Okay, it's super
I
duper
can tell. I
old.
can sense.
yeah, and it's not really that well kept,
Yeah.
like Antam said, it's just but I just love this place because of the location. It's very near to where I stay and it's convenient.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, should I move because it's old, or is it okay to be in an
No.
old office?
Not
Actually,
necessarily,
you
yeah.
have a very nice space here sebenarnya.
This room I love.
Yeah.
Out there is a bit, it's a bit like
Like
the
I said,
Bronx.
just need to create a barrier so it doesn't matter. I remember my first time when I did my practicum. I cannot mention what school, but
Okay.
basically adalah banyak lah. Ada hysteria je balik-balik when I was
Ah.
there.
right
I think in a way like Allah made that happen to me. So macam
practice.
yeah, jo. Because when I asked my juniors after that, nada wah. Macam I was like, okay, so
Right.
my experience saja kali.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Kayak so macam I was like okay, so berisi lah basically. So macam like my supervisor katanya boleh you create barrier. I was like okay, I will do it.
So you do within the room and
Yeah,
outside?
outside yeah as well.
Because I have a staircase. Because I ni second floor ya. First floor memang ada. Because the one who used to stay there can feel
Oh.
macam mana. Which it's very dark actually down there. The lighting is kurang sikit. So yeah.
But it's clean. Yeah. Well, today I noticed very, very much cleaner than.
I don't
before.
know.
But when I'm around, yeah, you don't have to worry when I'm around. Pasal they know me. They know
Oh.
me because like in the realm of people who do ruqyah,
Uh-huh.
like they actually put your name there, orang yang ruqyah selalu.
Ah,
And my name
apa?
is out there.
What do you mean?
Like macam
It's in their notice board?
yeah, kind of like a notice board,
It's
but
like-
not really. I
It's
don't
not
know.
like a hit list,
I
right?
don't know how to explain it, but kind
Yeah.
of like a notice board, but somehow
Oh.
the
They will
the
be
other realm,
aware.
they know.
They're
know
aware
it's you.
that
yeah.
ni
Yeah.
hati-hati.
Yeah.
Kata warning
Yeah.
lah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the ustaz that we went to last time pun, he explained the same thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Serious, I never
So
heard of
wherever
that.
I go nya, they
It's
kind
fine.
of that
Yeah,
is
dia
fine.
dorang lari tu.
Yeah.
Dorang lari tu macam like when they see me macam okay lari. So I was like okay, okay, okay.
Oh my god.
But the thing is, it's not me. It's just because I'm able to baca
Yeah, yeah,
sejawat.
yeah.
Macam that's
Your ability satu
yeah,
lah. Dorang macam
betul.
oh no macam tu.
It's
Yeah,
Allah
because
gives to her. Yeah.
yeah, because for me, when I come into this room, I feel good. I feel very,
Yeah.
light about everything. It's just the time around 5:30 to
Pasal kan
Maghrib.
maghrib.
Kan
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that time I do.
It's
feel
always
spooked.
during sunset or sunrise. Macam tu.
Yeah, when it starts to get dimmer,
Yeah.
because lighting the berapa je bah sini. It's out there is a bit dim. So yeah.
And for that reason, also like for my kids, lama sila we practice like before 5:30, everybody's indoor. Kalau boleh, we don't really
But
want
I really
to
feel
jalan.
it in this block of
Yeah.
block of shops ni. Macam benar, macam by 5:30 macam let's get out of here. Macam tu, let's
But they're
go.
everywhere. Around that time, they're everywhere.
Macam
kan?
kursi saja.
Oh, itu, ya
Everywhere.
tu. That's what I.
That's why I told my friends like when they visit Brunei. I was like, okay, if you guys wanna go hiking ka apa ka, then maghrib ka apa, just come with me, and then aku baca, I'll be in front, so that nothing happens. Because there are cases where people get missing whenever they go hiking.
Oh, lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not because of anything, because they were brought to the other alam.
Abah,
Yeah.
how do you bring them back?
Baca.
Because
Yeah.
okay, I'm just gonna cerita. This one is everyone kind of knows about this. The one that who knows will know lah. Tapi
Okay.
I have a cousin
Okay.
in another world. He's been missing for years,
Oh, yeah.
years,
And,
and then. When the time it happened, everyone's trying to find ways to bring him back.
Bring him back. Okay.
Sampai ani nada. So apa? Karena they said he married on the other
Yeah.
side of the bah,
Probably.
kawin.
Oh no, that's already contract. Like that's
Apa?
hard to leave.
That's hard to
Yeah.
leave. He said.
So-
You married?
Marriednya, that orang nampak he has married. He's got another life there.
No.
Yeah, gone for years now, and they cannot bring him back.
Ya, pasal sudah kahwin na tu.
Tapi my question is, before ya kan ambil, ya belum tahu this world kan?
Yeah.
So what makes someone go there and then decide ya mau stay there or ya want to come back or what?
Sometimes it's a choice juga sebenarnya.
Sometimes willingly,
Yeah.
okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm done with the real world. I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
Possible je.
Oh,
'Cause-
I've got a better world there or something
Yeah,
macam tu
because-
kan?
Like I said, di sana is a bit different because there's no
Mm.
sense of time at all.
wow.
That's why okay, like macam okay, my recent encounter lah, like I had to ruqyah someone dari jauh pasal this person almost kan meninggal sudah. Pasal life-nya macam kena tarik oleh the
Yes,
jinn.
yes, yes. Half-half
So I
sudah.
had to ruqyah every day, like lepas main tahajud, and then I had to leave my body here and go to the other alam.
You.
Yeah, to the point that I almost passed away as well because I almost didn't get to find the door back to my body. Tapi alhamdulillah tema tu aku tinggal siring masjid kan. So aku terdengar azan macam oh alhamdulillah I can find my way.
Ah.
So that's when I went back. And then sekalinya like if you go to the other alam you have to be physically like fit.
Mm.
Like macam
Sihat
like,
lah.
yeah, macam boleh berjalan apa.
Ah.
Sekalinya literally the next day I broke my ribs.
Ah,
Sekalinya I was like okay, maybe this is Allah's way of telling me
sudah
stop.
Yeah.
Ah.
Pasal aku ni pun stubborn juga. Aku macam I have to get to the very edge
Yeah.
atau
Mama je,
Oh,
ada
tapi
mama je.
as soon as I stop, alhamdulillah he got better, this person. And then macam okay, walking sudah apa. Pasal literally he almost passed away wah.
Ah.
Itu kalau orang putih apa astral projection. They always have an explanation for it, you know.
Yeah. That's what I'm
But
saying. Like
actually
it's taking a little bit of your life.
Scary.
Macam that's why it's very mentally.
Benar. Of course
taxing as
lah.
well.
It's not like
Yeah.
for free, is it? Okay. I moved into a house, right? This house is very old. Okay, whatever. So the thing is, there is, konon, I don't know, benar kinda, but someone told me there's a jinn living in the tree.
Okay.
Kali, I don't know which other jinn, tapi I'm also a makeup artist, you see. So
Oh.
ada one time ato, someone told me, jinn na ni terpakai dia has minat. These things ada minat je.
Yeah. That's why kacau juga.
Benar tak kali. Sekalinya ia minat my makeup.
Mm,
I got so scared. I stopped wearing makeup, doing makeup for
astagfirullah.
months, and then when I decided, and I had a client ready, paid already, so
Oh.
I did her makeup.
Okay.
I hated it. I think it was just playing in my head. Macam
Oh.
takut ko, tungkal ko time ato. Macam, aduh, oh my god, So I wasn't in love with my work after that.
Mm.
Yeah, but then there are times when I get this way, when I get so scared, I will tell myself, I don't like feeling scared because I can't live my life, you know. So I have to like, hilangkan that feeling. So yeah, I was just thinking at that time when I was told pasal makeup ni, macam hard to believe je, macam dekat.
Ada eh, pasal even like my friends who were singers and then they pasal the jin terpakai
Suaranya lawa. Oh.
Kan kacau.
I was told that they like young people who are creative.
Yeah,
Basically, jiwa lembut or something like that. You know, so they like people who are creative. You know, so like
because they can't do that in their world.
Yeah,
This is fascinating for them. Oh,
because like
Everything is entertainment for them with us.
Yeah.
kan? I mean, it's in the Quran juga kan, this worldly life is nothing but entertainment.
oh, itu tu.
Hmm.
Mm,
Surah apa tu?
interesting.
Surah Baqarah kah?
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else can you tell us? What crazy story can
Oh,
you
but
tell
we
us?
didn't finish about you know we did finish I think pasal kids with imaginary friends itu kan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember because my oldest son pernah he was complaining to me. He was in school. He was only in primary 1 or primary 2. Then he was saying, "Mommy, I don't like this girl in school." I said, "Who?" Every time I'm in the classroom, she wants to bring me to play. She always wants me to play with her. So when the teacher closed the door, she's just banging and banging and banging. My teacher's not gonna believe me. I said, "Why?" Because she's a ghost. Just like that. He just said,
Thanks
"She's
a
a ghost."
lot.
So sekali I spoke to the principal of the school kan. Oh yeah, actually belakang sekolah ni ada kubur lama. You know, but she's always bothering me. I want to play by myself. And she's always bothering me.
It doesn't sound scared of it.
He doesn't sound scared of
Okay
it.
lah.
Sometimes kids they don't get scared, but sometimes they do. Because I think sometimes because jinn they can imitate into any
Any form and
any
shape.
form and shape.
Yeah.
Sometimes if they want the kid to be scared, they would use their own
Freak them
original
out, yes.
form. But
Yeah.
sometimes they use like different forms.
Oh.
Tapi what I noticed is that if they like someone's form, they would steal it, and then slowly it will steal the person's soul as well.
Yeah. Oh, you know the concept of doppelgangers?
Yeah.
Aku
Yeah.
selalu tu dulu. You know, when I was in London, right? Ada that Brunei Hall.
Okay.
Malah ada some people tell me, Bapa kau di bawah hari tu, malam tu. Like, no. Or like, one, no, I will never go down by myself. And what the hell would I be doing there? So, yeah, dulu lagi my hair was long. You know, so I just feel like, tukal ya.
Yeah. maybe
Macam
they
it's
like your
always
form.
places where
Yeah.
I would never be. And then,
Yeah.
selalu tu kan macam, hey, I saw you, no? You were, macam, no, it wasn't me. I got into a lot of trouble because of people thought I was there, you know? I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, it happened to me
see.
juga masa I was staying in hostels ni.
Ah.
MD dulu.
yeah,
Right?
itu banyak tu.
I was like, because it's close to time cuti, so my dad decided to take me out. Awal kan to travel. Can't remember where it was. So some of my friends knew, some Indah. So sekali they were returning things, you know, end of term returning
Yes.
things. So they went, macam they were talking to me, but you're not talking, kan? So I said, okay nah, I just
Actually
return ini.
conversing.
But I'm just sitting on the bed. I'm just sitting on the bed, you know.
Oh my
But then after that, sekali my actual roommate, he said, kata mo ni mo pasir-pasiran ni ba? Katanya, you know. So it's like several times kan people say, Linda, but you didn't say anything to us. Sekali somebody said, Linda, itu je sudahnya, you know. Her dad took her, you know, belayar sudah wa.
Yeah.
Really? Then siapa tu dengan kami tu, you know.
Yeah.
It freaked
I'm not
everybody out.
surprised. I've heard several
Yeah.
macam mana.
Yeah.
So
That
it's
happened
like-
to me before as well. Like
Yeah.
I think my brother told me he's like masa like I think right after I was kidnapped or was before I was kidnapped. The other alam.
By the
Yeah, because I was sleeping over at my cousin's. Kayaknya my brother saw me in the kitchen cooking talur and Indomie ka or something.
so normal.
And then he's
right?
like, yeah, bukannya tidur rumah ni kan? Macam like,
Oh.
macam like this is not her. Macam tu.
Sekali.
Yeah.
How do you
Tapi
get
diam-diam
past that?
saja.
Oh man, that is so scary. I hate the sound of that. Scary.
So it like my form. I think probably before halito.
Okay, let me back to that story. Okay, so you were cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You were cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
He saw you, asked you something, and then kemana tu?
Didn't say anything. Just kept on
and then-
cooking.
Yeah.
Macam biasa, macam normal human.
Sekali kemana
Like
tu benda
masukkan
ni?
na to, jalan kaki saja like around the house.
And then
It's
cuma
like weird.
And then just
I don't know. That's what he told me pulang. Macam I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll believe you.
scary.
But I mean that's where I guess this cerita orang putih Hollywood they come out with like doppelgangers and stuff like that. So
Mestilah.
probably it's this kan, it's them, you know.
You know, my previous amah ni, yeah, dia nak lagi kerja sana. first few days selalu ni amaku semua kanan ni when they first work for the first week kata macam-macam they see macam-macam, so siapa tahan kerja, siapa tungkal kan minta balik antar balik tu. So this one amah dia menangis, then we came back and she was crying like crazy and she goes, I don't think I can work here. I said, why, what now, you let anak damit wa in my house, and my previous mama saw this anak damit juga. I'm
Oh.
like, siapa nak damitannya? Then someone was telling me, living there, andang that's kawasannya kali.
But that's the thing. We have a role in each alam. Kan the jinn knows that this is alam manusia. So you have to tell them macam tu.
Tell them what?
Tell them that this is alam manusia. You can go back to your alam.
Oh.
They know the rules. They just broke it macam tu.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
told Jua. Like, because I don't see it. And I like to keep it that way, like,
Yeah.
akunda,
I think that's why,
sorry.
like, my son who's minimally verbal kan, but he can manage to say like, Khuruj, go back,
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah,
Macam
no.
tu.
What are you saying?
Sorry. Go on.
No, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm glad aku na nampak po lang.
Uh,
You know,
it wouldn't be
so-
fun. It wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
Like some people see it, some people hear it, some people smell it,
Ah.
and so it's not fun.
No,
to
I
be-
don't want to.
I didn't want it as well. Like I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't want this. Tapi
Yeah,
macam it
nobody
happened
wants
because,
it.
Like
Yeah.
Allah gave it so much. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Maybe this was meant for me. Macam tu. Like, that's how I see it. Because I remember masa aku rukyah masa my ex best friend kanak-kanak ko. Dia sihirkan arah aku.
Ex-best
Yeah, ex best friend.
friend. Oh my
Best
God.
friend. Sekalinya like the ustaz yang rukyah katanya ya ni level 4 ni.
Pandai jua.
Katanya macam like you can do this sebenarnya. Tapi macam maybe like when you're
Sorry, she's level 4 or you're level 4?
I'm level
Oh,
4.
yeah,
Oh,
okay, you're
you're
level
level 4.
four,
Okay.
Oh. Kaya macam katanya maybe like masa you 35 kali like macam pasal sometimes you have to have jiwa yang kuat. That's what he said to me last. Kaya macam I was like I don't want that though.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I guess nobody.
there you go.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it no matter.
Yeah.
Wow. In a way, it's an honor, right? In a way.
Macam, I
Chosen
think
one.
yeah, I think it's a blessing. Macam
Oh.
I see it like macam okay, Allah chose you for a reason.
Chosen one.
Macam tu.
But how about those cases where, okay, I remember when we were little, kan, me, my brother, my sister, we were all in one room. We were kids, right?
Yep.
So in one of the houses that we lived in, because kami rumah shell kan, so we tend to move around. So in one of the houses we lived in, there was that one particular night kan, my siblings ni they had a bunk bed, but that one night kan, we saw mayat berbungkus bah floating above the bed itu kan. So I saw it. My brother, of course, who was on the top bunk, saw it. My sister saw it. But apparently, we never talked about it until we were adults, bah. Sekali, then my brother said, "You just saw it." And my sister's like, "You saw it." Yeah, I saw it too. Baru like, after so many years. And my mom was like, macam, kenapa kamu dah cerita? Like, Mom, we were kids. I bet if we would tell you something like that, you'll think like, kamu ni main-main or mimpi or whatever,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
But we were so afraid. We were so scared. We never talked about it, bah. Even the next, because my brother just tutup jatuh, my sister pun berselubung, I was berselubung,
Trauma lah.
Yeah, so macam, but those kind of things, are those also jinn? Or they just,
Yeah, they
just-
appear differently. That's why
Yeah,
like,
they
when you
just-
say
I can tell you that. Yes, it is a
Hantu
gin,
Wani,
okay?
Hantu Wani. I was like, no, they're all
Yeah.
the same. They're all the same.
Yeah,
They
because-
just appear.
yeah, because in that house, when you said about Beauty and the Beast kan,
Yeah.
I used to sleep my bed ni kan, the wall. I mean, it's just by the wall macam ni.
Yeah.
Tapi I cannot sleep because selalu ada tangan macam ni berbulu-bulu, like
You saw it?
yeah, like
What do
every.
you do? What do you do?
I'm just like
God,
baca-baca lah baca-baca kan. Tapi macam macam tu until pagi lah. So
Oh my God.
I mean that's part of the ADHD part of me. So I find difficulty in
Yeah.
sleeping kan. So I
High
don't really sleep.
sensitivity as
Yeah, high
well, kan?
sensitivity
Yeah,
kan. So that particular house lah that we lived in, it so happened to be hampir hutan pulang. But yeah, sebelah
Hutan,
hutan, but yeah macam
Yeah, senang saja
that
tak tempat
house,
rumah sana.
yeah, that house is, I think macam-macam lah when we were little,
Yeah.
But we never talked about it like for years because I think even as a child you takut, so you think like mimpi or
Yeah.
what, you don't really,
It becomes unreal.
yeah, it
like-
becomes unreal,
Yeah.
whether
But
it's
that's the thing. They
real or not.
want you to question yourself. They
Oh.
want you to self-doubt. That's
Yeah,
why kalau, like I said, if you have an instinct about something, don't doubt yourself. That's it.
Yeah, tak. So
Okay.
yeah, but luckily
Right?
because kami damit-damit sudah, my mom sudah hantar ngaji kan,
Yeah.
so we already know
Yes,
some
yes,
ayats
yes.
to recite kan,
Yeah.
so
So okay, we're gonna come to the end of this soon, but what are the measures that you suggest we take? What do we do? Like, let's say children, like, let's say they have their own room. What must they do if they're sleeping on their own? What do we do?
I always say that to like everyone lah, basically whatever you do is actually treat it as an ibadah. That's why you baca bismillah ni apa. Like I know this one person, ia rajin membaca apa, sekalinya sudah ia kena jamban pasal ia nak baca bismillah sebelum masuk jamban. So that's the only
Weak
loophole
Loophole.
for the jin to masuk arah badannya.
So it's like that protection tapi ada lubang dalam.
Yeah.
The one you missed, the thing you
Yeah.
missed. Oh.
So macam whatever I do pun, like I always baca even bismillah saja pun boleh wah. Like sebelum makan, sebelum minum, when you berjalan-jalan, sebelum masuk jamban, keluar jamban, pakai pakaian. That's why yang sekolah agama dulu kena ajarkan baca doa
Yeah.
sebelum ni.
Yeah.
Amalkan tu.
Lurus betul.
Those are actually really
Yeah,
good
yeah,
and
yeah.
very useful. Sekolah agama is very useful, okay?
Yes.
It is.
Like when aku belajar tu, I actually amalkan.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it until macam, you know, late in my life. I was like, these amalans that I do, that macam because I do it every time, like I didn't see the effectiveness of it.
Yes.
Tapi macam now, like I realize, okay, the reason why dorang indah dapat ani pasal because I do this.
Yeah.
Macam tu, it's an amalan.
Does it also help to not be afraid? Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. We shouldn't be afraid of anything but Allah.
oh, ba,
Fear
ito
Allah
ba kalau you just, because
No one is more powerful than Allah.
anak ko, dorang ni boys kena.
Yeah.
Dorang really hindi penakut wah. They're
That's
so not like me.
alhamdulillah.
Like, ito bisa. I was like, minta dangan ni selalu. Dangan ni mami. Like, come on, mom. It's just. But
Like
it,
even in real life situations, even if it's like not sihir kapa, like even like in times of danger, you have to put your faith in that. Because like even recently, you know what happened to me? I almost got kena patuk oleh snake. Because I was brisk walking. Sekanya
Right.
ada snake wah. Ia nampak aku, ia agak aku wah. Sekali aku macam was like, okay, jangan takut. This is makhluk Allah kan. Astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah. Sekalinya, you know the snake. Suddenly, ia macam confused. I feel like aku jadi invisible suddenly to the snake. Ia dah nampak aku wah. Macam ia, macam confused wah. Nampak confused. Like, sekalinya, it just,
slid away?
yeah. Because awal-awal, it was really approaching me. Macam fast.
Oh,
Macam I was like, okay, jangan takut, jangan takut. Allah ada, Allah ada.
baik. Terfikir macam tu.
You need that. You
Yes.
need that.
Yeah.
That's what you
Oh my
need.
God.
That's
I
what
would so
keeps me
flip out. I
going
would flip
sebenarnya.
out.
In everything in life.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
That's a good lesson. Yeah, yeah.
So
It
shouldn't
is.
fear. I know snake is something to be fear of, but
Yeah.
fear Allah more. That's what I'm saying.
Benar. Okay.
Agree. Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely agree.
So you just bust the apart. That's it.
Yeah.
Simple as that, right?
Yes.
And it's this, I think even nowadays, somebody was telling me macam nowadays keluar makan pun please be careful
Yeah.
because
Di
you know
restoran apa
the restaurant,
tu?
because we don't know apa dorang punya
Benar.
amalan. I mean not to say everybody, but
No,
there are
yeah.
people who are desperate now. They want their business maju and whatever, right? And then it's
Could be
like
anything.
yeah, could be anything. And then you know, the other day I think I watched this Indonesian movie. Oh, those Indonesian movies, seriously. So it was like tempat makan, and aku terus was like. Takut ku makan di luar because it's like that thing was like
One jam
akhirnya
kemudian,
oh it's like on the you know
Oh.
in the food and everybody say oh it's so delicious your soto is so delicious
Oh,
macam nyaman
sihir
macam
tu.
betul lagi dia tak sihir kan because orang ada
Tapi that's the thing, like I said, yang
Yeah.
amalan itu, yang bismillah.
Yeah.
Pasal this happened to my friend juga. Katanya masa saya, was it, I don't know if it's tahlil, macam gathering lah arah neighbornya. Sekalinya makan nasi kan. Sekalinya, yes, dia macam bismillah. Sekalinya, suddenly, terlepas.
Oh, lepas.
And then, tumpah makanannya. Sekalinya macam, oh, kanan ni.
Oh.
Yeah. But I did pernah ada a maid.
Freaky.
I think ia ada maybe something lah di bawahnya because every time lepas masak memang apa tu telur lalat itu and it's freshly masih panas and it's covered lah. Like rice satu would go bad really quickly. You know you cook in a rice cooker, you know. And then apa lauk-lauk ni memang pun heran macam nya dah tak dapat makan ni every time. Tapi maybe you know it's Allah lah. You know helping us juga kan.
Yeah, to not
Because
eat it.
to not
Yeah,
eat it kan.
exactly.
Because my mom said, every time masak, memang bila buka, dia kan macam ada telur lalat all around it kan, because
Yeah.
it's covered and sealed kan. So yeah, I think my mom said maybe yang ni ada something lah. One of our mates said, yeah, it is scary. Je, you know. But I guess these things does happen.
I find it funny, like when people say it's scary, I was like, okay, this is norm to me, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
I
quite
don't see that.
expected.
To me, it's scary that
Yeah.
humans bah membuat
Yeah.
those things we know, those things we know they exist kan. Tapi yang humans ni bah how dalam hati
Yeah.
diorang ni kan.
Yeah,
Macam,
makin banyak pulang. But I
okay.
say it because it's like tanda kiamat pulang tu.
Yeah, that's true. That's what they
Mm.
say.
Mm.
It's true.
Macam faith is getting lower and lower. That's
Yeah.
when you have to keep your faith
Push it
stronger.
forward. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fighting so hard for that.
Benar. So okay, so we can do the small thing, the simple things that will help, and then kalau
As simple as Bismillah.
Yeah,
Ah.
as simple as Bismillah sebenarnya.
mampagar apa ni? What can we do?
Like yeah, okay. Al-Fatihah 3 kul, itu 3 kul itu 3 kali, all 3 times. Like Qul huwallahu ahad, it has to be 3 times.
Mhm.
Surah An-Nas 3 times, and then Al-Falaq 3 times, and then Ayat Kursi as well.
Yes.
And then yeah, the one that I told you, yang La ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lah, lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu yuhyi wa yumiitu wa huwa ala kulli syai'in qadir, 100 times per day, every morning.
Any specific position, like 3 times apa ni?
Hmm?
I mean, like,
Oh.
there was like someone saying baca to the direction and adakah? Nada?
No,
Baca saja.
no, baca saja.
Okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
That's doable.
What's important is for yourself lah. So even
Oh.
if it's around you, you will not be disturbed. Macam tu.
Okay.
Because like even if you create a barrier within the place, sometimes it fades away. So you have to redo it again. So the most important thing is for you to be protected every day.
Benar. Oh, just before we go, baru ku ingat, there's one time my house,
Okay.
di atas, ada orang di atas, then the door slammed,
Oh.
and then the light switched off. Atau apa tu? Ya je tu. Is that a dangerous thing? Because it's like, I always feel
how would it
kalau-
be dangerous?
like, I just feel because they're physically moving things ba. Atau
Oh.
nggak je tu.
Yeah.
Kan?
They're claiming their territory.
Oh,
it
itu,
seems
that's
like
when we
mesti
called,
dihalau.
yeah, we called the,
Mesti
no,
dihalau.
terus, yeah, they were like, okay, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, but that's the one like people say like furniture moving when there's nobody upstairs. You know, like people mind
bunyi.
bowling
Atau
and
bunyi.
whatever kan. Tapi aku pernah tu like I had this friend. Okay, she's itulah she's Caucasian. So she came to me every berapa hari to learn Malay. Kali one time tu because I'm so used to hearing that. I don't really care.
No big deal.
Sekali she was there and it was so loud. She terus itu berantin ni ba. She was reading something in Malay kan. And she was like, I thought you said there's nobody in your house. Yeah. I said, yeah, my kids are in school. Okay, I've experienced this once in the Philippines. Yeah, she was like that, you know.
Oh.
Experienced this one in the Philippines because her parents were missionaries, right? So you know, she has a different faith lah. But
Yes.
kali it was like, yeah. So she was telling me the story, you know. So you know, and rupanya this is like mana-mana sama juga.
Yeah.
You know, basically mana-mana
Everywhere.
sama juga.
I always thought the macam moving furniture sauna tu is the pipes. Logically. Naka. What is it?
That's the thing. You think what you want to believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
itu kan.
I think that's the thing. Don't doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
like
doubt.
I said,
I know,
don't self doubt.
Don't doubt.
That's
Don't
what
make
you
the
think.
excuses.
The
ba.
first thing, yeah, don't give excuses.
Okay.
That's what
Okay,
they
okay.
want you to
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you
But,
can,
but
like, you can live
yeah.
your life.
Well, thank
Oh.
you. It's nice to know that that's reaffirm. You know
Yeah.
what atu kan.
Apa-apa
don't doubt.
baca-baca saja terus
Baca-baca.
bah.
Oh bah.
Jangan
Jangan macam fikir scientifically this no, you know, just like baca-baca terus, you know.
I mean, if they want to be scientific about it, and like Quran is in fact scientific.
It is.
sure.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is for
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah. Definitely.
Kan.
Yeah.
So don't argue. It is scientific.
Exactly.
Aku nama agak.
No, nothing from
I
me.
don't
No,
argue.
No, definitely from my side. I'm not gonna argue now. No,
Alright.
no.
So, is there any last words or advice or
No, that's
words of
simple.
wisdom
Yeah.
that you'd like to like put out there for everybody?
So if you ever have like self doubt or like if you feel depressed, if you have a lot of suicidal thoughts, that could be one of the signs. So macam check yourself for it.
Oh my God,
Sometimes
now you
if
mentioned-
nothing works, especially if you take medicine, if you take medication, if it doesn't work, then it's probably spiritual.
So, you mentioned suicidal thoughts.
Suicidal thought is the most common because they want you to die so they can take over your life. Like they can, like I said, they want to take your form, but in order to take your form, you have to die.
Ay, tapi you die kena bury na je dapat.
Yeah, but take your form as in how to look like you.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. You know, like it's like there's some Malay movies yang scary tu. Horror movie kan suddenly macam the person already died tapi masih ada di jalan-jalan di kampung atau and whatever.
Yes,
Tu. Yeah.
Those are not ghosts, those are
Yeah.
dreams.
Okay. We know
Oh
this
my God.
dream.
So I will bear that in mind, okay? Because some of my clients. So if I have clients who I feel I can't do anything about
Yeah.
that situation, can they contact you?
Sure.
They can call you.
refer,
I can
yeah.
refer you to them to you, and you can do your thing, do your
Yeah.
magic, do your
It's not
thing.
magic. Don't say magic.
Don't say magic. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. No, do the work that
Oh,
you need to do,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they will.
Yeah, it'd be nice as well for some of the neurodivergent families
Oh,
if they need this kind of help lah.
Yeah,
Kan?
we do.
Awesome. So okay, so how can we contact you? How can everyone contact you via
My Instagram lah.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay, so your Instagram is counseling
It's
Zubaida
counseling.
counseling.
Right.
Okay, so I hope I hope you guys got something out of this. It's very interesting.
Oh, I got
for
a lot
me.
out of it.
Right. Thank you so much for making time for us
Yeah,
today,
no,
and
it's fun.
it's been a total pleasure having you
Yeah.
and talk about the side of counseling and everything. Yeah.
Yes, this is definitely a side of counseling that's like really,
Yeah,
really,
and-
talk about being out of the box, right?
And it is something that, at the end, kamana aja lagi. It has to be
Yeah.
in this side,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's part of usaha, you know.
For sure.
Like you said, like the
Yeah.
previous client, 20,
Yeah.
counselors dah
Yeah.
jumpa apa. So it
Banyak.
might as well,
Yeah,
know,
we have to
what's
be
like
open. We have to be open to these things,
Yeah.
and
in the process of healing. apa kan.
and then yang Indah mau, like you said, itu sudah tu.
Yeah, itu
it's
sudah
a
tu,
sign
sign.
tu.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
true.
I know a lot of people experiencing this situation. All right,
That's
so all right, and thanks
Okay.
Kalinda for
Yeah.
co-hosting.
Yeah, thank you for
And
having me again.
Mendanganiku bercakap pasal ni. Nada ko berani.
But I'm like, macam like, ooh, up closely kalau boleh.
Crazy.
Yeah, but
Well,
yeah.
yeah. All right then. Thank you again, and
All right.
see you in the next one. Bye.